Hello everybody, Loki Magic's, another day, another video. But today's video, we're going to talk about Rotos because he just got nerfed and some people hate it, some people love it. But in this video, I wanted to share my opinion, kind of go through the process of using Rotos in the arena now that he has been nerfed. But before we do that, let's play a little tribute to the old Rotos. Alright, so you saw right there, Rotos one hitter quitter, but the most important thing was this A3 right here because block revive. Alright, let's look at that one more time. So you guys already know, if you had a Rotos or even encountered a Rotos, that block revive is serious business. I mean, that thing pretty much takes you out. Can't do anything after that, you're stuck, right? So Rotos having that on that A3 automatically was kind of OP, I will have to say. But this is an old Rotos. The new Rotos is nothing like this. He's not going out one-shotting people anymore like he used to. He's a completely different entity now. So let's check him out after the nerf. Alright, so Rotos has been nerfed, and let's check him out. Let's see how he does in the arena. And sorry about my internet, it's a little slow today. I'm in Las Vegas and there's no reason for it to be slow, but for some reason my internet is slow. But yeah, how do you guys feel about the nerf? I think it's fair, but I'm sure a lot of people won't agree with that. Wow, they have a lot of shield. So let's see what we could do. So no torment, so we could boost. I guess we will provoke. Alright. So I know he's not going to one-shot Arbiter. But let's do that. I didn't go with the A2 because of all that shield. I didn't think I would get any HP increase on that, but... And we'll talk about that HP increase also, because there's some, like, I know we got to get 60k for the A3 to do block revive, but there's really like no way to tell, you know, if you're at that threshold. So, you know, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more later, but for now, let's see how Rotos does here. Okay, so his A2, I guess we'll go Seeker. Alright, so we got a little bit of HP. Little boost. I'm surprised, was Sifi on block skills or something? I'm surprised she didn't revive Arbiter. Alright, extra turns, sweet. So Rotos still gets his extra turns. So if we kill Seeker here, we're gonna get another turn. So he's not bad, he's still pretty good. I know we're not going to kill Sifi. Absolutely did nothing to Sifi on that one. Alright, so maybe we get a provoke up. Nope, resisted. Because that's the thing. If we had the provoke up right there, then we would have been able to pretty much block her from reviving anybody, right? So in a way, you're more reliant on your team now to keep everyone down. Because back before Rotos got nerfed, you're just able to, you know, knock them out, and that Arbiter would never be up right now, or that Seeker. But now everyone's back up. So we could probably take out Seeker again. Right, then maybe take out Arbiter here. Okay, so they're back down. Rotos got some more HP. You know, like, it's annoying that they keep coming back up, but at the same time, Rotos is still able to keep them down, and he still does a lot of damage. So yes, this nerf is harsh because of what we're used to, of Rotos having that straight up, like literally having knockout power. Like, he'll knock you out, you can't be revived anymore, right? But now they can be revived. So yes, it's a little bit annoying, but honestly, I think it's fair. I think this nerf on paper sounded harsh, but now that we're looking at it and we're experiencing it and actually having firsthand on it, I don't think it's that bad. I feel like it's fair. I feel like it gives other champions a little bit more, I guess, use case in Arena now, because you got provokes, you have revives, things like that that kind of counters Rotos, right? So I feel like it's fair. Plus, boom, all the revivers are gone, and now we're able to just pretty much win this fight, right? So Rotos still does his thing. He's not as efficient for sure, but he still does his thing. So I think this nerf is fair. I don't usually agree with playing him just because I feel like playing him always messes up things, but this one here I feel like is right. And then hopefully right here with this A3 it'll be enough to do a block revive, and it was not. Still, the damage is there. 100k is not bad, and there was no block revive, but we won against this team. They did come back up a few times. A little bit annoying, but you know, the job's done. And it doesn't feel as cheesy as it used to be. So honestly, I don't think this nerf is too bad. We had 2 revivers, Sifi and Arbiter, and we're still able to win that fight. So I don't know. And Rotos did 300k damage. I think he's still good. I think this champion still has a strong use case. Let's try him out in a different team. Alright, so let's check out Rotos against this Blender comp. And you know who's perfect for Blender comp is Duchess Lititude. So let's do this once again. My internet is slow. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Alright. See. Oh, they're fast. Uh-oh. Alright, cool. Alright, so here we go. Now, usually, right here, she will never be able to do that, but because she has her sister over there, she's able to come back up. Okay, she's down. And she's back up because of Arbiter. See, Rotos doesn't obviously have that knockout power, but he does have a lot of extra turns. So he's kind of suppressing. So okay, so I guess the best way to look at it is that instead of him being a sniper, one-hitter, quitter type of guy, he's more of a suppressor now. If that makes sense, right? Like, they're going to be revived, but Rotos is able to suppress them, like keep them down and just kind of keep them out of the fight, and then eventually he's going to be able to block revive. But in this case right here, you know, there's no more revivers, so there's, you know, this fight's pretty much won. So in my opinion, I think Rotos is still good. Now maybe somebody might say, hey, well, you got Duchess, Chris, Arbiter, Rotos, so my roster is good, which is true. I feel like if you have a good roster, Rotos is like a good, you know, like complementary character to anyone's roster, because, you know, he could do things like this. So I understand Rotos might not be, you know, someone you want to pick first because you might have a smaller roster, but I feel for like people that have a huge roster, definitely Rotos is still good. He's not a one-hitter quitter no more, but he's more like a suppression type of champion, right? I think that's the new way to look at him. And let's see, who else do we have here? There's a lot of hegemons. Oh, we got Ares. Now this guy right here, he's an OG. He's been playing this game for a long time. Let's try him out. Let me see. Let's try him out. Let's see what we could do here. We got 1 reviver, Duchess. I bet you he's going to be very fast, and he's probably going to take us out. This guy's really good, but let's see what he does. Okay, so we got Hegemon. Alright, Foley cannot do his thing. Obviously, we're provoked. Now, I used to love Rotos against Duchess because, you know, he's a stronger affinity and he's able to like pretty much knock her out in one shot, but that is not the case anymore. Oh man, that Torment, dude, and that lag between Torment and Chris. Whew. Oh, block revive, which honestly, you know, I think it's fair because now Foley has a little bit more use case. This team is well built, and yeah, you can't win against everything, but at the same time though, you know, the whole point of this nerf was to give other champions a little bit more use case in arena, right? So I feel like the mission is accomplished. You know, Rotos is still good. this team won fair and square. Foley was able to do block revives. Duchess did their thing. Torment did their thing. Lysandra did their thing. Every member in his team composition did what they have to do, right? Rotos can't carry you anymore. So I feel like it's fair. All together, his team was better versus my team where Rotos used to be able to carry a bunch of people. Now you can't. Now you need to rely on everybody on your team. So I'm going to have to say this nerf was fair. And, you know, if you have a huge roster, some of you guys might not have a huge roster, but if you go against teams that don't have a reviver, like, let's see, what do we have here? Pretty much everyone has a reviver nowadays. Sifi, Arbiter. Let's refresh. If you go against a team that doesn't have a reviver, then Rotos is still going to be good because he hits hard, he has a lot of extra turns, and they can't revive, so that's not a threat to you, right? So, man, everyone pretty much has an Arbiter. It is what it is now. You don't see a lot of Rotos out here anymore, though. There's still a few out here, but overall, I'll have to say that I think this nerf was fair. What do you guys think? You guys tell me. So before I forget, let me show you my Rotos I used in this video. Here is his artifacts and all his substats so you can see what his loadout is. Alright, and here is his total stats. Not bad. Pretty decently built Rotos and his masteries. Okay? Now, the only thing I don't like about this nerf is obviously the fact that they removed the instant block revive from his A3, right? Which I'm totally fine with because I think it makes this game a little bit fair when it comes to Rotos and Arena. But the thing I don't like is how it takes you, so you have to get 60k HP from his A2, because it says right here, enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived if the champion has gained maximum amount of HP from Vitality Plunder, which is his A2. And the thing I really don't like about it is that there's no indication to tell when you reach that threshold. So you could like kind of chance it and maybe lose the fight because you thought you're going to get block revive when you could have made a different decision. So I don't like that part of the nerf because they made a requirement that you have to have, but there's no way of telling when you reach that requirement. So for me, it's I just wish there was maybe they did something to show you that, hey, now your A3 is like primed or something and you could do block revive. That would have been cool, but I don't know, maybe I'm retarded and I'm missing it. Maybe there is some kind of indication, I don't know, but I haven't seen one. So if you guys know that, let me know. And also I think the 60k requirement to use that block revive is crazy because it takes forever, or maybe my Rotos isn't built right. So let me show you what I mean. Let's use this fight right here for my example, and you can see we got 2 revivers on the opposite team, we got 2 revivers on our team, and this should be a pretty tanky fight. So what we're going to do is count how many A2s it takes to actually get that A3 block revive to proc, and at the same time they have a Rotos on their side too, right? So maybe they'll be able to hit us with a block revive before we can. So we'll count both sides. We'll count my side and their side, and I'm going to edit this up a little bit because this fight took 5 minutes and about 50 seconds. That's a long time. So yes, this nerf definitely made fights a lot longer, but it made it a little bit more tactical. So maybe people like that aspect. But anyways, let's count how many A2s does it take, and I'm going to look for indication to see when it's procced because I can't tell. Maybe you guys can. So let's check it out. Two minutes in, we got 3 A2s that went off on our side. Let's test out the block revive now, and no. So let's keep on going. Okay, so now we're up to 5. Let's try it again. And no, still no block revive. And at this point, I'm trying to be careful so I don't kill Sifi. But let's continue and see if we could get the block revive to proc. Let's see if the other Rotos has any luck. And no block revive, so let's keep going. Okay, so we are at 6, so we should get a block revive by now. And still no block revive. Seven A2s in, and can we finally get... Yes, we finally got a block revive. That took a very long time, almost 5 minutes. And, you know, I feel like they should nerf that requirement a little bit. I feel like it's a little high, 60k. And look, right here, there's no indication to let you know also that your block revive is primed for that 8-3. So it'd be cool if they did something like that for Rotos. Even on other champions, it'd be cool if there was like a way to like notify you that your special ability or certain requirements were met, right? That'd be really cool. That'd be like a cool addition to this game. But regardless though, this is it for this video. I feel like the Rotos nerf isn't too bad. I actually kind of agree with it. I think it makes Arena a little bit more balanced for sure. So that's my opinion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. What do you guys think about the Rotos nerf? And do you think that requirement is just a little bit too ridiculous? Let me know. But regardless, you guys be safe and catch you on the next video.